I thought to run her down, but she was waiting just ahead. Shaft struck my knee and my leg buckled. I wanted to go after her, but I was wounded. An arrow from among the trees. Okay. What next? There's nothing else to hear. Presently hear nothing else in the darkness, so that's the interesting thing. Alright, now which way am I facing? Am I heading down? Or... Right, well that's well-worn trail. That's the ambush site. Yeah, in that case I'm going to follow the map down this way, see if there's anything else hidden on this way, like maybe a bell or something. Or should I just... No, I'm going to go back to the ambush site. I'm going to jump back and forth between the two of them, I think. See what's going on. Because it's saying I presently hear nothing else in the dark, whereas when I'm in the light it just says you hear nothing else in the light. So maybe this game's longer than I thought it would be? Maybe? Hope. Right, let's go see if Alison has anything new to say for herself. I'd rather do that than running all the way back. I can't think of anything else to do now. Other than go exploring. She's moved, but that doesn't mean much of anything. Leave. Okay then. No, wrong button. Investigation. Mark, wait for hope. Clement remembers being ordered to kill Simon and Alison with Indian weapons in order to misplace blame for the deaths. Simon Holt forbidden. Clement remembers being ordered. He remembers it was own arrow that killed him. So you hear nothing else in the light, not you presently hear, whereas... Where's the bell? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Where's the damn bell? There it is. Ah! Clement Wright attacked Alison and Simon Holt. I knew at once they had gone into the Forbidden Wilds, even though I forbade it. Tautology much. I sent those men to make sure they didn't return, for I feared what they might bring back with them. What did you fear they'd bring back? The doom of our colony. Dramatic much? Alison found Tabitha in the Forbidden Wilds. When Tabitha vanished, I rode into the woods to search for her. I found her on her way to their village. It did not take long to get the truth from her. She was tied naked to a post. I stripped away her Dude, that's your kid! I stripped away her clothing so that the swell of her belly might... Ah, she was pregnant. A child sewed by a savage. A savage she gave herself to willingly. You cut her throat? Yes, so that the shame she brought upon me might be ended. You, sir, are a cunt. I left her there so that the tribe would know we'd sooner kill our women than let them be touched by savages. Projection much? Even our own daughters. Leave. Dear gods, man. Yeah, the only thing left is it's the... Yeah. I suppose... Still seem to talk to him. Yeah, it's still saying to talk to him. Or maybe it's telling me to talk to... maybe it's telling me to go to this and talk to her. Yes. Your father killed Tabitha. I feared you would say that. I think I already knew. I felt her dying. So much pain, so much fear. But she was so desperate to live. She was pregnant. Oh God. How can that be? She never told me. That must have been why she was crying. She didn't think I could understand. Continue. And so she ran away, knowing she couldn't stay here. Oh, that was Star Wars The Old Republic in the background, by the way. I've been updating it. And so she ran away, knowing she couldn't stay here. That must be why Father was so angry when he couldn't just bring her home. He must have blamed Mother. He must have told himself that it was her fault, that he had to kill Tabitha. Your father was not a nice man. Your father sent Clement Wright to kill you and Simon, but why? Why would my own father do such a thing? He claims he feared you would bring back the doom of the colony. Then perhaps he was right. Perhaps I did. What if this is all my fault? Well, what about Tabitha? Her torment is feeding off the fear and anguish of those who remain here. Freeing the wraiths you have met may help to quell her wrath. Is there some way you can convince them to let go of that which keeps them here? You must try. She is too angry to approach. You must convince those wraiths to depart. You presently hear nothing else in the light, in the dark even. You must not remain here any longer. I wish Philippa had come to me when she was still, when there was still time to save Tabitha. I wish I could look up from my desk and see my daughters in the doorway, both of them the good girls they once were, loyal and dutiful to their father, not led by weakness or selfishness. Look at his bloody talking! I wish there had been no cause to punish them. You destroyed your family to protect your pride, yet it was for naught. For you will be remembered as a cowardly murderer. Let your savagery curse you to torment. Condemned to... Oh! Oh! I get to choose. You must not remain here any longer. I wish I could have seen Oswin Ford die in front of me. I want to watch the blood flow out of him like the blood flowed out of my father. I want him to pay for what he did. In the end, your father cared only for your welfare. Take solace in that and be at peace. Isabel Emery is at peace. Right. Oswin Ford. You must not remain here any longer. I wish Roger Emery had picked a different man to torment me with his insults and scorn, or that they had not stung me so keenly. Anything so that Isabel never had to cause to pick up there. Wishing won't change what has already come to pass. Release your regrets and be at peace. Now, why am I getting that? Okay, is it sending me back to the bell? No, it's sending me this way. Something out here, maybe? No, it's sending me back into... to the bell, then. Unless it's somebody around here. Nope. Okay. So I don't think there's anybody else here. Speak to the maiden. What you're doing is working, but she's still too angry to approach. You must convince the other wraiths to depart. Okay. In that case, I'm going to start at the Forbidden Wilds. Work backwards. I was going to do it the other way around, but, you know. I'll do it this way instead. Let's talk to this chap. Talk to the Lord Governor. You must not remain here any longer. I wish my arrow had pierced Alison's heart. I want to go back to Fort Hope knowing the Lord Governor would be pleased. I was told and did it well. Though your mission was unjust, James Markey would not have sent you unless he trusted you. Take solace in that. You were willing to murder innocents to please your a villainous master. No, this guy was gullible. Be at peace. Present meeting. Is that the sound of where he was? It is, isn't it? Okay. Right. Now the question is, do I get those achievement things that are popping up? Do I get one for like releasing everybody? Path and collect. Yeah. Severed bindings. Free 6 lost souls. Right. And the other one is severed bindings, 3 6 lost souls. What was the other one then? Find 6 lost souls. Okay. What was the other one then? The Pathfinder was the last one I unlocked, which is there. Kill 3 thieves. Yeah. Seems to be popping up either way. Is it the same one that's popping up both times, regardless of which option I choose, whether I condemn or free them? I'll pay attention to it when I do the next one. So far I've only condemned one person, haven't I? Yeah. I think I've only condemned one person. Right, now if I remember correctly, the only guy here was the one at the lone outpost. Which I think I'll just jump straight to. I should probably have done that in the first place. Either way, it would have had to load this, wouldn't it? What are you doing, Mug? He's playing with a piece of meat. Seriously, he's playing with a piece of meat. Not eating it, just playing with it. A piece of meat. Not like it's a dead animal. Well, it is a dead animal, but it's just a piece of beef. And he's playing with it. That cat is seriously weird. Okay, my game seems to have... Do something, game? Hello? I think my game's just crashed. I did... Oh no. Started working again immediately after me turning off fraps, so yep. Hokily dokily. Right then. What was this guy? What did he do? Barnaby, you must not remain here any longer. I wish I had let Aminote lead me away from the fort. So we had fled into the woods, running until we couldn't continue and falling to the ground side by side. I wish I could kneel beside her, brushing the hair from her face, thinking how beautiful she is, how full of life. She asked you to flee with her because she cared for you. Take solace in that and be at peace. Did she? Yeah, severed bindings. Why do I keep getting that? Hold on a second. No, seriously, why am I getting that severed binding? It's the name of the thing. Why am I getting that failed process noise? Ah, there we are. 5 of 6. Right, that's more like it. Seriously. Anyway, now there's somebody at the deserted encampment as well, I think. Stop it, game. No, maybe not at the encampment, but nearby. Closer to this than they were to the thing, anyway. Lone thingy-mabob. Unless it's sending me back to the bell. I would have heard the bell by now, that's where it was sending me in there. Lone cabin? Maybe it is sending me back to the lone cabin. Oh, what was that? I hear a noise. Ah! Who are you? Ah, Aminote, you must not remain here any longer. I wish I could hurt Barnaby Burden as he hurt me. He called after you when you fled because he cared for you. Find solace in that and be at peace. Journal updated. Aminote is at peace. You presently hear nothing else in the darkness. Okay then. Little map. I've done Fort Hope, I think. So, wait, no, I can't have done Fort Hope. Must be somebody else. Okay, let's go to Fort Hope then. Let's start with the Western Gate. Maybe it was just giving me the sound of the bell. But again, why is it always saying presently? Does that mean I've missed somebody in that area? Or am I going to have to do something else after I've done all this? This is actually turning out to be a lot longer than I anticipated. And I'm not complaining. I mean, even if I'd paid full price for this, for those who don't know, I got this for free as part of my job. I review video games. This one got a very high score from me, as it happens. Flawed. It is flawed, but I wish I'd played it through to completion before I wrote it. I thought I was practically at the end when I wrote the review. So, yeah. If I'd played through all of this, I would have scored it far more highly. Okay, I'm not getting the... Nothing's happening when I press W now. Of course, I cannot fast travel when enemies are near. There we are. Yeah, nothing else in the light. Okay. Head straight for Fort Hope. Of course, I can't... Fort Hope is where the bell is. Derp. Oh, go away! Not interested. Just run! Cheese it! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run, rabbit, run, run, run. I can hear one right behind me. Yeah, I can hear them burning directly behind me. Now, if I make it to Fort Hope, they should go away and leave me alone, right? They do seem to be. Ah! No! Help! Let me get away! Let me get away! Still coming after me? Ow, yes he is. Did that kill him? I have no idea. That sure did. Ah! Damn. Ha! Juking you out now, man. Yeah, there we go. Got me a whole load of short bow arrows. Now then, where'd my Tomahawk go? I should probably buy another one at some point. That worked out okay then. I could do with some more pistol load though. Again, do I even need it? Right, where the short bow? Where the short bow? Ooh, silly man. Right, do you have anything new to say for yourself, love? What you're doing is working, but she's still too angry to approach. You must convince the other souls to depart. Right, let's head away from this area. Definitely still directing me back this way, but if I keep heading... Hello. Lots of arrows. It's definitely still sending me back in that direction. Okay, let's head down this way a little bit and see if it changes anything. Screw it, let's jump to the southern trail. Yeah, it's still sending me to Fort Hope, isn't it? What was that noise? Yeah, it's still sending me to Fort Hope. Fine. I'm guessing Fort Hope will be the last one because that's where the Marquis lived. I guess. Let's go with the outlying settlement anyway. This is the one where they had like that little village that was like part of it was up on higher on a hill than the other part. It's been far too long since I've played this. As I recall though, the bell should be right here. If this is the one I'm thinking of. Where is it? There it is. Right. Should I buy a longbow quiver and buy another tomahawk? Sounds thankfully they're really cheap.